Hey Hero Wars players! In this video I will show you what is my strategy on beating the Outland bosses and which heroes can be useful. I will start with my favorite boss Brog. The boss has immunity to physical attacks, so you can only use heroes that can deal magic damage. The hero selection for this boss is almost double of what you can use on other bosses, with a total of 22 heroes, which makes him a bit easier. One hero that becomes essential to beating this boss at higher levels is Dorian. You do not need to do any upgrades for him other than his initiation skill, which gives the surrounding allies vampirism aura. The aura will still work after Dorian dies. As long as the damage dealer stays within Dorian's aura range, he can endure Brog's deadly strikes. Second highly recommended hero is Mojo, who can add a lot of damage with his Hex skill, which also works after Mojo's death. Aside from Hex skill, other upgrades are not essential. Thea can be helpful as well with Second Wind spell, which grants the allies increased attack speed. Also, if you have Astaroth or Helios with first artifact well upgraded, then bonus armor can help your team survive Brog's skill. At my current boss level, Brog has 18k armor penetration. Lastly, we will need a high damage dealer. In my setup, Lars does most of the damage, with Krista helping him out by casting the watermark, which increases his damage. Another highly recommended damage dealer is Orion, as he has the highest damage per second because of his fast energy recharge and strong ultimate skill. One more option is to use Celeste, as her basic hit does fairly high magic damage. Now I will show you how my setup works and how much damage I can deal to the boss at my current level. Let's take a look at Vajra. With 12 heroes to choose from, he takes the second rank in hero variety. In this selection we have 6 tanks, 5 damagers and 1 support hero. The boss is immune to magic and ranged attacks, so we need to do close combat physical damage. The boss himself does both physical and magic damage, so once again heroes with first artifact that gives bonus armor can be useful for support. In addition to bonus armor, Rufus also grants the team magic protection with Rakashi's barrier skill. Nebula can also be fairly helpful with her buffs to the damage dealers. Another type of support your team will require is armor penetration buff. At my current level, Vajra has 32k armor and my main damager Ishmael has only 22k. For this task you can use Elmir or Qingmao, both of whom grant the whole team increased armor penetration thanks to the first artifact. Qingmao can also reduce Vajra's armor using Open Heart skill. Both Qingmao and Elmir can also do a lot of damage. Especially Qingmao's Dragon Claw skill, which damages the boss up to 21% of his health at highest upgrade. Aside from them you can use either Kark, Astrid or Ishmael for damage, all of whom can be very effective. My pick is Ishmael since I have played with him from the start, and his Dark Craft skill is very useful to keep him alive long enough to kill the boss. So basically all heroes do well on this boss, but the team will be more effective when balanced. Sadly I don't have neither Qingmao or Elmir upgraded yet, but I plan to do so in the future. Let me show you how my setup works at current boss level. For last we have Alyssa, who is immune to magic and melee attacks. For this battle you can only choose between 10 heroes, which makes her the hardest to beat. One of the must-have heroes for this battle is Cornelius, who can provide magic protection as well as do very high amount of damage with heavy wisdom skill. Another great damage dealer is Chu. Thanks to his skill I Will Take You Life, he deals damage up to 4.6% of boss's current health with each strike. Also his skill You Will Not Stop Me helps him survive longer in battle. Since Alyssa has 43k armor at level 120, most damagers will be useless at this point unless you have upgraded Fox, whose first artifact can grant the team armor penetration. Jet's acid shot skill only reduces armor up to 11k, so he is not as useful as Fox, but his skills Elixir of Vigor and Inordinate Fury can be helpful. If you don't have Fox you can only rely on Chu and Cornelius to do most of the damage. One thing to remember is that Chu will deal less damage with his skill as the boss health drops, so he is not as efficient in the end as he is in the beginning. You should aim to make Cornelius' heavy wisdom skill do double damage using the crit bonus from J's first artifact. It will be very helpful to take out the tiny spiders as soon as possible so that damage is focused on Alyssa. For this you can use either Daredevil, Ginger or newly reworked Kira. My personal pick for this is Ginger, and she does the job very well, but since Ginger and Daredevil are not that strong in arena you might want to use Kira. Now let's take a look at the final fight of this video. Hope you enjoyed watching my Outland boss guide. Have a nice day.